Hi and welcome. Now let me just talk to you a little bit about lens adapters. Now, as it was good to start with native Canon lenses, meaning the EFM mount lenses, right? As I told you, there are lens adapters that you can put on the EFM mount, and then you can use whatever lens you want. So the EFM mount is Canon specific mount, but thanks to companies, we can have other mounts. For example, we can use adapters, mount adapters like this one, for example, right? And this one will allow us to use lenses that are C-mount lenses. Now, this is very simple. The adapter, you just put like this, it will lock in, and now we can use C-mount lenses. Now the C-mount is covering really the sensor entirely. It's only the C-mount lenses, some of them, that are so small that the glass inside will not cover the entire sensor. For example, we can have a C-mount lens like this one. This is a 50 millimeter Somme Berthiaud Signer line. It goes down to f.2, but I will not talk about today about specific lenses, but I will just show you how we can mount it. So this one has the C mount, and I don't know if you can see it, but the inside, the glass is as big as the entry of the C mount, as the circle of the C mount. So the glass inside really covers, let me just show you, it really covers the entire C mount circle. This is why this one, I can use it at the highest resolution, meaning at the 5.2K in a 14 bits raw recording. To mount it, I mean, it's just screwing in on the C mount, and here we have the C mount mounted lens. And this vintage lens, but I will talk in a different episode about it, it's wonderful. I am a vintage lens enthusiast, and I'm rediscovering filmmaking with vintage lenses. It's just so much fun. But fortunately, for now, this is the only lens that I found it with the glass inside as big as the C-mount circle. Because the other ones, let me just show you. Just put it away, this one. And stay tuned, because I will make episodes introducing you these beautiful, wonderful lenses. Let me show you another one. This lens. So this is a TV lens. This is Kova TV zoom lens. It's a zoom lens starting from 12.5 millimeters, zooms in to 75 millimeters, and it's a C-mount lens. But as you can see it here, you see, the glass inside is not stretched out to the edges of the circle. There's a black. So the glass inside, it's smaller than the C-mount circle. And unfortunately, this one will have a lot of vignetting if we are opening at 12.5 millimeter. So at 12.5 millimeter, we will have a lot of vignetting. But starting from 30 millimeters up to 75, the vignetting will disappear. Now, what I have discovered, and in my long experience filming on the Canon EOS M and vintage lenses and on C-mount lenses, I discovered that the best preset for C-mount lenses is the 2.5K, and of course at 14 bits RAW. So 2.5K for me is the best preset to use it with the C-mount lenses. Now let me just show you another C-mount lens. And of course, as I told you, I will speak about these vintage lenses, TV lenses, C-mount lenses also. So stay tuned, and if you are not subscribed, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. So every time when I'm uploading new episodes, you will be notified and you can check it out. Then let me just show you another C-mount lens. This one, a very special one. It's a really small one, but I love it. This is one of my favorites. And of course, as I told you with the other ones, I will speak in separate videos about this lens. And this is also a C-mount lens, but look at it. Look how small the glass in the middle is, right? So obviously, if you are trying to record with this one at a 5.2K 14 bits preset, you will have a lot of vignetting. The corners are just entirely in black because of the vignetting. But at 2.5K is just perfect. And this lens, although it's a small lens, it's a beautiful glass that it has inside. It's an ingénieur, and it goes down with the aperture to 1.6. And I have already footage with this one. I will put in the link. I will put the link in the description box below. Footage with this lens. And yeah, I just love this lens. But as you can see, the point of today's video is to show you how small, for example, the glass is, right? If you see the circle of the C-mount and the glass in the middle, it's much smaller. It will not cover the entire circle of the C-mount. It's the same thing, for example, with this one. You can see you have the C-mount screw circle, right? And then you have the lens. I mean, you have the glass. And the glass, unfortunately, doesn't cover the entire C-mount circle. This is why you have vignetting, and I'm recommending the 2.5K preset. So, this was the C-mount lenses, and you have different manufacturers of the C-mount. You have Foodgod, this one is no name, and you have other companies who are creating C-mount adapters to the Canon EOS M. So C to EOS M or EFM mount.